After watching this video, you will know how to change the text wrapping of images in Word and how to position images. When we insert a picture in our document, the picture gets treated as a text by default. This means that the picture behaves like a character, so it moves together with the other characters and it stands in the line like any other text. But this also means that we cannot freely move the picture around. Since that is usually not what we want, we have to change the layout option of the image. For that, we select the image and then this button should appear in the top right corner. When we click on it, we can choose if we want to keep the default option or set a text wrapping option. And here comes the important part. To not treat the image as a character anymore, we need to choose one of the 6 text wrapping modes. This will allow us to fully customize the position of the image. So let's look at these modes now and afterwards we will change the position. The first 3 modes will arrange the text around each side of the image. This is useful when writing a newsletter. The 4th mode will arrange the text only at the top and the bottom of the picture, and that option is commonly used when writing academic papers, for example. The last 2 modes won't change the text structure since these modes lead to an overlapping of the image and the text. If we want to customize the text wrapping even further, we have to go to the Format tab and click on Wrap Text. Here we can also find all the text wrapping options that we saw before, but now we choose more layout options. If we are using one of the 3 options where the text surrounds the image on each side, then we can choose if we want the text flow only on a single side, and we can also determine the spacing between the image and the text. To not have to set the layout option every time we insert a new picture, we can also set the current text wrapping mode as default. After changing the text wrapping mode, we can now look at the positioning of the image. If the default mode is not activated anymore, it is simple to drag the image to a desired position. But it is also possible to set alignments for the image which is more precise. For that we click on the button Align and first we need to choose if we want to align it relative to the page margins or the page borders. Since it is common to align it to the page margins, I won't change this option. And afterwards we can set the horizontal alignment and the vertical alignment. So the alignment is a good way to precisely position the image at a set of predefined spots on the page, but if we want to position the image at other spots, there is also a way. When we click on Position, there is a button called More Layout Options, which again will open the Layout dialog window, and here we can set an exact position relative to the page margins or the page borders. The last thing I want to show you in this video is how to change the movement behavior of a picture. When we open the layout options for the picture, we can choose if we want the picture to be moved together with the text or if we want to fix it on the page. Note that each picture usually has an anchor and that the anchor is connected to a paragraph. This means that if we choose the Move with Text option, the image will only move if the paragraph with the attached anchor is moving. If a paragraph beneath the anchored paragraph is moving, the image will stay in place, but of course we can change the anchor position by dragging it to another paragraph. So now you know how to change the text flow around a picture, how to position the picture, and how to set the movement behavior of it. Watch the other videos to learn more about pictures in Word.